Hey, Corinne. Hey, Nerdy. Hello, hello. I just scarfed down some pizza. I got home like 10 minutes ago. I'm also trying to get everything all set up before I share my screen. I have my AI images. My diary detectives got a sneak peek yesterday. Some horrifying faces, but I included them all. We'll take a look after. Yes, pizza. It is yummy. I got home late from work. Ian made me some pizza. I might take some bites as we're working, even though that's gross. Let's see. I forget which ones. We had a very detailed discussion yesterday on the different AI images that I came up with and which ones were good and which ones were scary. But they're all just on here, so we will just have to see. I'm missing one picture. I put together some AI pictures, kind of giving us the vibe of Georgia and Ralph's wedding, to the best of my ability. Obviously, I wasn't there, but yes, it literally was nightmare fuel. Some of the faces, like if you zoom in, just don't. I'm missing one thing, though. Is it like hiding behind? Hold on 1 second. This is hard to do when I'm not on a live stream, and then when I am, I'm like, can't think straight. Okay, I don't want to do that. I want to add it to the slide. Yes, it is fun to look at them. It's fun to make them too, actually. It's fun to like tell it how to adjust and then watch it like miserably fail. Like there were a couple I'm like, just make it black and white. Just make it black and white, and it just changed the whole picture. I'm like, no, the exact picture but black and white. I could probably actually do that. Or there was a scene, like there were a couple of them where it shows a couple getting married, but I wanted to include the reverend, and I said include a reverend, and then it changed the whole thing. I don't know how to properly use AI. I tried to say like keep everything except change that. Okay, this isn't working. Come on. For some reason it's not uploading my bell picture. It's probably gonna upload like 10 of them at the same time. I'll try taking a screenshot of it and uploading that. I'm excited too. Sorry, I'm like totally stalling right now. I literally had 10 minutes to get inside and like update my computer, of course. When I went to log on, it's like, oh, set up. You can download Office 365. I'm like, no! I have things to do. Alright, so I got that picture out there because that's important. That one's actually pretty good. Okay, so what we're going to do today. Oh, Valentina says, I'm so tired. I was a zombie at work today, but I'm going to forget about that now with the live. Nice. I'm tired today, too. Today is the day. We did leave off a few days before the wedding. Let's see, what was the date? We're on December 20th. I have to fix, I know you can't see anything. I gotta fix that. Hold on. Usually I do this before. I think this, okay. And then I have to open up Ralph and Georgia. We're on December 20th. They get married on the 23rd. '20th. Okay. So we're reading through 1903 diaries, two 1903 diaries belonging to Ralph Slippy, who's up there in the corner of my screen, and Georgianna Newton. They both wrote this whole year, which is very special because this is the year that they get married. So today we finally get to read the wedding. It's been long awaited. And we're almost done with these diaries too. I'm realizing we're going to be on to Ralph's next one very soon. Gotta start thinking about those stickers that I'm going to make at the end because we go through the single diaries a lot faster. I'm just trying to figure out my screen here. We go through the single diaries faster than the ones that are combined. Obviously, this is taking a little longer because it's two diaries at the same time. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get rid of this ugly ruler. There. Okay. Now I probably have to do that here too. Yeah. There. Okay. Back to TikTok. Now. Oh yeah, wedding stickers, that's cute. Definitely the little guy. I think I should make stickers maybe after we're done with the entire series, and then like we can take a few things from each diary. Like the guy laying next to the railroad tracks, that would be pretty, I didn't already make those, did I? Was that just a thought, or I don't even know, actually. I'd have to look back at what the last ones I made were. I think they were the Weatherman diaries. I don't think I made any for the Slippy diaries yet. But we probably talked about it and planned it, and that's why I'm thinking that. Let me just make sure my YouTube chat is open, just in case. Oh, you know what? Something's wrong. I have to change. I'm not actually streaming right now. Now I will be. I'm glad I checked that. Okay, well, I'm still gonna pop out the chat so I can see it. Okay. Oh, what was your diary birthday, Jessie? I'll give you a little shout out anyways. Happy belated diary birthday. All right. Sorry, I'm really fumbling with my screen right now because I just logged on. Oh, I did not have a snow day. It turned to rain. So I had to go to school and I had to stay really late. So that's why I just got back. Usually I get back at like 5. I got home at like 6:20. Okay. Let's do December 21st of Georgia's diary. Let me get this here. Right in the right order. September 21st. So they're going to be married in 2 days. Let's see what they're doing to prepare. Oh, and last time, poor Ralph, like, resigned from his job. Yeah, I actually didn't do car duty today because my work day was a little different than normal. We had, like, a curriculum writing PD day. The kids were in school. I just had to go with my art colleagues and spend all day writing curriculum. It was not that bad, though. It was just, I've been on the computer since 7:45 a.m. Yes, you did not miss it. I moved it back a little bit. That's why. And I should probably put on Discord, tell people that I'm live. Discord allowed me to make an event. I have no idea what that does. So actually, if any of you, did you get a notification? Oh, that's in the wrong chat. Did you get a notification from Discord if you signed up for that? I don't know what it does. I just made the event. The event was helpful. Okay, what did it do, Valentina? Did it, like, send you something? You did? Oh, okay, good. So if you guys are in the Discord, I'll continue to do that. And that's just one more way that I can notify you guys when I go live. You can also sign up for the live event on TikTok, but I'll put one on Discord too. Now I'm wondering if I should make next week's live stream now. Yeah, and I can make a recurring one, too, on Discord, which is so much easier than TikTok, where I have to do it one by one. I'm going to do it now just because I know, like, I've been not starting, but if I don't do it now, I'll forget. So for next week, It will be the 20th. Oh, and we also have diary detective meeting next week too. But next week is my school vacation. Create an event. February 20th. 6. And hopefully it just automatically puts in my description. Now, will we be still on the 1903 diaries? Probably. Okay. So that live event is there if you'd like to sign up for those. Thanks, Valentina. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would just like make an event but do nothing with it, or if it would actually tell people. Thanks for the follow, Gemma. All right, so Georgia, December 21st. 2 days before the wedding. Got up at 7. Helped with dishes and washing. Helped with dinner and dishes. Went downtown with Ralph. Ella came down and Jay Newton. Helped with supper and dishes. I don't know who Jay is. Jay Newton. Helped with... Oh, already got that. I ironed a while. Went to bed at 10. No, you didn't miss the wedding. The wedding is happening in 2 diary days. I should have made like a little thing. You know how I have the diary birthday? I should have made one for the wedding. I did not. But I did put together some pictures for you all, so there's that. Ralph got up at 7. Helped Georgia with dishes. Went over to something office with Mr. Newton. What is that? Oh, thanks. Helped Georgia wash dishes. Went over to something T office. It looks like RT or PT. I don't know. It's not post office. RT. Okay, I'm gonna put RT PT office with Mr. Newton. That's George's father. And we something out the wedding bell. Cut out? The wedding bell? What does that mean? I know it's wedding bell because in the article about their wedding, it talks about a bell being present. And they didn't get married in a hall, they got married at her house, so I think it is bell. But let's just see. Maybe there's more information. Helped put bell together. Wait. Did they make the bell? Oh yeah, maybe it's not a real bell. We'll read the article, but I thought it was a real bell. Helped put the bell together and took C and GW train at 3 o'clock to Rhinebeck. Came back at 9 and talked with Georgia till 11 and went to bed. Georgia, 1 day before the wedding. Got up at 7. Hold on. December 22nd, 1903. Got up at 7. Helped with dishes. Swept, dusted. Nope, you didn't miss it. Swept, dusted, and worked at odd things all day. Auntie was down with Dolly, and we took her and went up after some things at Grandpa's in Eve. I know, she must be like so nervous. Went to train to meet Maud. She came at 9. These must be all the guests from far away. Went to bed at 10:30. It's pretty early, I feel like, for the night before your wedding. Surprised she's not doing more to prepare. She's been working, I guess, at it for a while. Sewing things, ironing things, sweeping, dusting. Alright, I wanted to write down Auntie and Dolly, because those two names, maybe we can find them linked. I know that there is an aunt. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. I think. There's an aunt, Lucinda or something, Lucina, and she's talked about her before, and she's mentioned in the article, so it might be her, but I don't know if she has a daughter named Dolly. Or maybe Dolly is the horse. I don't know. Thank you. It didn't happen. The sneeze just went away. They got an apartment. Yes, Ralph got an apartment in Chicago. So they'll go there after they're married. All right, Ralph, December 22nd. Got up at 7. Finished bell, cracked nuts, and helped arrange the rooms. Went downtown in afternoon. After supper, took... Oh, this isn't the night before her wedding. No, it was. It was. This is just, we're reading Ralph's now. After supper, took team and got some things. Hey, Aoife. Yeah, long time no see. Great time to join us. It's about to be Ralph and Georgia's wedding in like a minute. After supper, took team and got some things from Berries. Put invitations in envelopes. That's weird. Wouldn't they have already sent out the invitations? Went to train to meet Maud. I wonder if that's his sister Maud, and came back and talked till 10. Oh yeah, Kylie said I found you just at the right time. Very true, they're about to get married. And downtown was 2 words then? Don't know, I guess for them. I think that's probably something that varied. Took a bath and went to bed. All right, are we ready for it? Drum roll. Feels slightly anticlimactic for me because I'm just talking to myself. But, ding dong, the wedding bells are ringing. Here we go. Starting off with Georgia's. They lived in Waterloo, Iowa. Okay. Here we go. Kylie's drum rolling. Thank you. Well, she wrote on the top in quotes, wedding day, with a capital W. I don't know why that thing is showing at the top that's like that bar up there. That's new. So cute. Okay. Got up at 7. In fact, I might fix this because it's going to irk me that it's on the screen. So hold on. I'll do that. And I can even make it a little longer. No, I don't want that to show either. It'll just be a little smaller. Okay, back to my screens. Oh, okay, Emily, I'm just seeing your YouTube now, your YouTube comment. She said she's in the midst of something else. Can you remind me the date of the wedding? It is the 23rd. Are you there? Okay, you're here. I see you. You're here on time. Okay. All right. So, December 23rd. Got up at 7. Helped with dishes. This is the day. This is it. Setting tables. And odd things. We were married. Oh, let's get straight to the point. We were married at about 1 by L.H. Sowers. Soars? Don't know. Oh. Oh my god, that's so true. Rachel. Valentina said, I can't believe she's not here because she was 2 days early. She tried to log in to this live on Tuesday and it was Tuesday. And she was talking about that. Maybe we should tag her. Is she like on her? Well, I will have it recorded too. Oh, I feel bad. I don't know what to do. Doesn't look like she's on her Discord, but I'll tag her in a message. All right, Rachel. Hopefully, if she is planning on coming, she sees that. Okay. Oh, thanks, Nikki. Yeah, I did. Yeah, DM her on TikTok, too. I tagged her in something on Discord. But yes, she does have a wedding dress, and they talk about it in the article that we'll read after. All right, helped with dishes, setting tables, and odd things. We were married at about 1 by L.H. Sowers and had a big dinner. Then visited. Ours folks were all here. Went back at 5. They were there for the day and they literally went back home at 5. It definitely wasn't as long of a, or as big of a deal as it is now. We were taken up to Grandpa's. Oh, I did manage to crochet the wedding day. Did you mean catch? Yes, this is the wedding day. We were taken up to Grandpa's with Uncle. That's okay. You could crochet during this too. This is a good crochet background thing. Uncle and team to see Ralph, who was sick and couldn't come. Don't mistake that for Ralph, the husband. This is Ralph, the cousin. In evening, we fixed our announcements. Went to bed at 12. I wonder too, I'm going to write down Ralph sick. Maybe he was in the newspaper for being sick. All right, so there is Georgia's experience of the day. Pretty to the point. We do have an article that I'm going to read after that gives us more details, but let's read Ralph's. Ralph's wedding day. Wow, straight to the point. I thought it'd be longer. I know, right? It's like the same length as any other day. Got up at 7. She didn't even talk about her dress. Helped with dishes and other preparations. Went downtown to something twice after things needed. Oh, went downtown several times after things needed. And also got shave and shoes shined. Yeah, Emily said she cut to the chase on that one. Very true. About 10 o'clock. Smith and I went for the something What does that say? License. License. Thank you, Penny. Thanks, Holly. Went for the license. Got ready for the wedding. He's giving us a little more detail than she is. Yes, I think, so Dawn asked, wonder if they knew each had a diary. I think they did, and the diaries are very similar to each other, like the look of them. They're both red leather, the same brand, and, did she mention in the beginning of the diary, or did he mention if she bought it? I think he said she bought it for him. Or she mentions buying her diary, so I think that they bought them together, or one of them bought it for the other. No, this isn't for the National Archives. This is for just for fun. But we do, after I finish, we try to get the diaries back to relatives if we can find them, museums if we can't find them, so just not specifically for the National Archives. Got ready for the wedding. We were married at about, also that's the same exact thing she said, which is funny. We were married at about 1 o'clock. She mentioned buying her diary, and because they were identical, we thought, yes, that's why. Okay. We were married about 1 o'clock. The ceremony was performed by L.H. Soares of Marble Rock. I believe we looked him up before. We could definitely look him up again. They definitely both wrote diaries before this too, though, like separately, because we do have at least, I mean, I'm sure they wrote more, but the ones we have 6 of them. We have a diary from her from 1895, so that's when she was still in high school, and a diary from Ralph from 1901. And that was when he, like, before he met her. So they definitely both kept diaries before they met each other, and then they continued afterwards. Where did you get this, the diary? This is so cool and cute. Yeah, and you picked the perfect day to join us, because this is the day they actually get married. These were donated to me by someone who was someone read an article about another project I was doing, and then got the idea that, oh, he had some of these old diaries he got from an estate clean out and didn't really know what to do with them, so he donated them to us. So that's where these came from. Alright, the ceremony was performed by L.H. Soares of Marble Rock. Where did that go? Here. There were 28 present. Besides Georgia and I. How precise he is. After, you mean who is us that I'm referring to? I'm referring to, when I say us, I'm talking about myself and my diary detectives, who are my Patreon subscribers. I kind of like refer to myself as a collective us sometimes, but yes, he sent them to me. But I have a group of, I call them my diary detectives. There's some on YouTube right now and some here in the chat. You can send a little, we should have like a little logo, like you could send a magnifying glass emoji if you're a diary detective. Get some love. I also have them listed over on the top. So yeah, basically anything that is donated to me, I kind of like open up to all of us, and we study it together. Yes, that'll be like your badge of honor. There were 28 present besides Georgia and I. After the ceremony, the wedding dinner was served, and then we visited. And we visited until the, oh, thanks, Cloverly, that's nice. Cloverly Flower Farm said, this is so fun, thanks for sharing this with us. I'm trying to get into a better habit of actually reading the comments out loud, because when I put it on YouTube, it can't like see the comments or anything, so sometimes I'm just talking and it's unclear what I'm talking about. Alright, after the ceremony, the wedding dinner was served, and then we visited until folks went at 5. Oh, this continues. Then we went up to see Ralph. I might have to go to the next page. Yep. So it's continuing on to this one. He had more to say. Then we went to see Ralph Newton. That's her cousin. Came back and ate supper and addressed our announcements. Went down. Something them. Oh, and mailed them. So prompt. Straight to business. And we went to bed at 12. Now I wonder. Now did they go, were they in the same room? Like, is it that, like, okay, now you're allowed to sleep in the same room. I would love to know what they had for dinner. I know, even the article doesn't tell us, which is sad. Because of your lives, I've been wanting to do this with my own journals. You should. Where did they sleep? I know, right? Can't believe the announcements on the same day. Yeah, they wasted no time. All right. Let's see. I did put together a little bit. I have the article that we had about their wedding that we can read. And then I found some, well, I didn't find some. I generated some AI images, which, like, we'll just look at from a distance. Because when you zoom in, they're a little bit wonky. But I thought, like, we don't have any actual pictures, so I wanted to, like, set the tone, the mood of the wedding. Like, this isn't just any old entry. This is a special one. I'm trying to get rid of the film strip. There we go. So I can zoom in a little bit, but not too much that you can't see anything. Okay, so here, let's read the article first. Oh, Oreos and carrot sticks finally made it to Alive, and you picked the best one because they just got married. Okay, here we go. It does feel like that wouldn't be something they'd journal about. Yeah. Not the, I know, the AI, it's horrendous. When I zoom in, it's horrendous. But, you know, what else am I supposed to do? I could just find old pictures, but I find it fun to do the AI sometimes. Weddings were like going to the DMV back then. Yeah, I know. Pick up the license same day, get married, send the thank you cards, move on. All right, so here's the article. Wed at high noon. A pretty quiet wedding occurred at the home of Mr. and Mrs. M.L. Newton, those are her parents, 617 Mulberry Street, that's her house, yesterday at high noon, when their daughter, Georgia Vine, was united in marriage to Mr. Ralph Slippy. The bridal couple took their place amid palms and ferns beneath a large bell covered with smilax and mistletoe. I don't know that flower, smilax. I hadn't heard of that before. Did I say it right? Sounds like a, what's the word? What's the guy? Dr. Seuss. Sounds like it belongs in Dr. Seuss. And mistletoe, while an impressive ceremony was performed by Reverend L.H. Sowers of Marble Rock, a friend of the bride. After the ceremony, a 4-course dinner was served. Okay, so we don't know what they ate, but we know it was 4 courses. Pretty fancy. The bride was attired in a gown of white silk and carried a bunch of bride's roses. The groom holds a very responsible position with the Armor Institute in Chicago as an instructor of civil engineering. That's a little awkward because he just, like, lost his job or had to resign against his will. He is a young man of sterling character and is worthy of the high esteem in which he is held by his wide circle of friends. He is to be congratulated in making so wise a choice for a life companion. So cute. The bride has grown to womanhood in Waterloo and is highly respected by all who know her. After the holidays, Mr. and Mrs. Slippy will return to Chicago to make their future home, and they will take with them the well wishes of a host of friends. Only the immediate relatives of the contracting parties, that's so legal, contracting parties, were present. The out-of-town guests were Mr. and Mrs. Seth Newton, that's her grandparents, and Mrs. Wallace Newton of Lincoln. I don't know who that is. Of Lincoln, Nebraska. Oh, I wonder if that's on, no, that's Lucinda Rue down there. Okay. Wallace Newton Lincoln, Nebraska. And Mrs. Lucinda Rue of Portland. That is her Aunt Sina. Now I'm realizing that this article is longer. Let's open it up here. Oh my god, I have an account. Yeah, she married him without a job. Yeah, which is, he was worried about that. Whoa. The heck? Oh no. OBS is disconnected. Hopefully my YouTube stream didn't suffer. Reconnection successful. Hopefully I'm back on YouTube. Internet has been spotty today. It's weird. Okay, here we go. It's down here. Lucinda Rue of Portland, Oregon. Mr. and Mrs. W.A. Slippy, Mr. B.D. Young, and Miss Hattie Wilson of Rhinebeck, Iowa. Mrs. J.F. Slippy, Mrs. J.A. Rogers, and daughter Ruth of Clarion, Iowa, and Mr. Clifford Slippy of Des Moines, Iowa. That's his brother. Okay. So that is the article about their wedding. Why don't we just see if there's anything else, any other articles. Ooh, my internet is bad. Are there any problems right now with my connection? It's like not loading. It wasn't loading when I first came on either. I'm a little worried. Wedding. No, we want to look up Slippy. We'll look up Slippy in December 1903. Let's just do that. In Waterloo, Iowa. Let's just see if anything else comes up. I'm good. Okay, thanks. No, actually, Nikki, that's a great idea. I could do that while we're on live maybe and see what happens. Nikki said, did you put this article into the chat, into ChatGPT to get the pictures? No, I just kind of said, like, show a wedding or a bride and a groom in 1903 getting married, and then I had to, like, narrow it down. But we'll look at what we got, and then I want to try that. And then, Aquia Gallery said, what job did he eventually get? Directly after this one, I don't know. I think he taught at another university, I can't remember. But he eventually becomes the mayor of Waterloo, Iowa. So they go to Chicago after they get married, and then they come back, and then in the 1930s and 40s, he was the mayor of Waterloo. Okay, hold on. So these are the pictures I got from AI. First, I'll start with the bell. So I guess the bell maybe wasn't actually a bronze bell, but I put the bell. I told ChatGPT to put a bell with smilax and mistletoe on the top. And this one, I feel like it came out pretty good. I did change it. It like was a different design, and I said to make the design floral because I thought that was like my artistic license. And I think it looks good. So there's like maybe what the bell could have looked like. And then this is their elegant 4-course dinner with lots of forks. I just love zooming all the way in and seeing like where the AI kind of gets funky. But this one's pretty good because there's no people in it. I feel like it's really good. Yeah, it does actually make images now. I used to use something called Dolly. I don't do it often. Ian just showed me it. There was Dolly, which is like ChatGPT but for images, but now they do it right inside the chat. Okay, and then this is a bouquet of ferns and palms. I could not get it to get rid of these little ones in the middle. So I tried and it just made one with even more random flowers. So ferns and palms. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I know it's kind of scary, but when it comes to humans, it's scary in a different way. I wish I knew the exact order that I did these in because that would, oops, this is another slide. Hold on. I need to see the film strip. Hold on. Show film strip. The first one it gave me was in a chapel, which I don't have that picture. So it gave me like a wedding chapel, and I was like, no, I want it inside. It built like inside a house because I knew they got married in a house. And then it started giving me, I think, I didn't put all of them. There were so many iterations. It was this one that was next. And there was no Reverend in this one. So I wanted to add a Reverend. But let me just... I'll go through all of them and then we'll zoom in and look at the horrifying faces. So this one didn't have a Reverend. I thought it was beautiful other than that, but I wanted the Reverend because he's important. And then we have a few that have the Reverend in it. I like that we can see the back of this lady's dress. But she's also wearing white now that I see. And I feel like that, in my head, that looks like what Georgia would wear her hair like at her wedding. And he doesn't not look like Ralph. Here's Ralph. I should have... Oh, he's up in the corner. I should have put his picture into ChatGPT. I wonder if we could. This one, I feel like it doesn't look like Ralph. But this is another one of inside with the Reverend. And again, I'll zoom in on them after. I don't know if this is one that we saw. Oh, this one came out and I was like, great, but make her hair less curly. Ew, and you know what I'm realizing? We'll talk about it after, but I said make her hair less curly, and then it, like, totally changed the whole thing. But here are some more. Maybe we can vote. I think these are the best ones. This one. And she's holding her roses. No, so Stone Glasgow says, did the AI read the article and make the images? No, I didn't even think of doing that. Start fork on inside working out. Yeah, working on your way out. It doesn't look too bad. Oh, that was from before. Okay. So that one's not bad. This one's also not bad if you stay at a distance. She's also got a nice bouquet of flowers. And this one. Again, without zooming in. But now I will ruin all of them by zooming in on the horrifying faces. Would Ralph as a mayor have a painting or a photo? We do have pictures of Ralph. We have, like, quite a few. But we just don't have a picture of Georgia. So Ralph is actually up in the corner of my screen. That's a picture of him from 1903, which is the same year of the diary. He looks like a little boy, but he's 22, 23. And then these pictures are also him. So this is him a little bit later on in life. This is him same age as the diary. And then this is him a little bit older. And again, a little older. No, the house they got married in is not there anymore. Okay. So I want to zoom in to some of these just for fun. And then maybe we should break out ChatGPT and try to I just don't know, am I able to, like, copy and paste these words? No. I can't, like, copy the text. I'd have to retype it. Which I could if you wanted to. Alright, let's take a closer look and ruin all of these. So, this one, hold on. Get rid of, oh, no, not that. Get rid of that. Okay. I do like how it handles the gowns. It does a pretty good job at making them look realistic. So, I think she looks pretty good. Like, that looks pretty, like, just an animation. He looks pretty good, too. It's kind of like the people who are far away where it starts to get pretty messy. Like Aunt Bertha over here. Oh, I could put the picture in and ask it to transcribe. You guys are smarter with ChatGPT than I am. I'll try it. So, yep, there's Aunt Bertha. She's, like, floating, sitting in the fire. You know, it's if you put the clipping into chat. Yeah, I will. I'll do that after. This guy looks like he's licking his own nose. Not sure. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. That one's not as bad. His outfit looks pretty good. His hands don't look... They look bad, but not that bad. Hands are really tough with AI. What? Someone said it already? Said what? What is that? Hold on. Nikki, I don't know. Oh, yeah. But that's okay. New technology, yes. It's pretty impressive, though, to start from scratch. Like, it's not taking these pictures from other things. It's just creating them. I wonder who this guy is. That's not her dad. But it should be a picture of her dad. Is it him? No. Maybe it was him before the accident. It looks like when you play The Sims and there's a glitch. And this looks like my Animal Crossing character when they get stung by bees. And this guy, I don't know. Not that bad. This guy, bad. So yeah, it seems to me that all of the women are like in light colored dresses, which is interesting, often white. So I noticed when I was looking through just with you guys right now, I love The Sims 2. I haven't played in years, but I love it. There's often like another bride, which is freaking me out because it's almost like, even this one, it almost seems like they're the same person. And there's another one where they look like, it looks like the bride is sitting behind the bride, like the dead version and the live version. I don't know. These also, like, I feel like the couples themselves are not that bad. Her hair looks very nice. Her veil looks nice. Her flowers look great. They have hands behind the back and hidden. That's probably why it looks fine. But then, again, like, what's her name? I don't know. What do we want to name her? She's some aunt who doesn't get invited to things very much. Should put us in the wedding. Oh my god, yes. I have never... Too many Mormon weddings used in training the AI. Well, I did tell it to do 1903, so that's hilarious. Aunt Peggy. Aunt Peggy's looking at the Reverend's butt. Oh. What was I just saying? Can you, like, can I put pictures of us in it? I don't know. I've never done it. 28 guests were there. I should probably specify that. I nearly missed the wedding entries. Did you find a picture from the wedding? No, we're reviewing the various AI generated images that I have as replacements. I don't think they would have had radiators, but this is creepy. Whatever this is, creepy. But the light fixture is beautiful. I like want that. So that one's like, I mean, what do we give it? Maybe we should rate them out of 10. What is this one? I give it like a, I don't know, 7.5 or 8. Just because of that ugly face. I mean, in 1903, I don't think they had radiators, did they? They would have had just fireplaces and stuff. Looks like what I see in my dreams when things start to melt. Yes, it's very melty. This one, from afar, great. They look like an animation, which I don't love, but it is AI. It's not a real person. But they did, oh, I didn't realize that. How did they get that to work? I guess steam? Like, I don't know. Am I dumb? They had gas. They had gas. Not, regular electricity, right? Her dress was silk. Yeah, I didn't get into the details too much about, like, the type of dress or anything. I was just trying to get it to not show me, like, horrifying creatures from hell. Here's a beautiful fireplace. Guy with no eyes. Half a picture. Yeah, this one, like, the little details definitely lost it. Floating candle. Strange candles. But Georgia looks beautiful. I just felt like this didn't, in my mind, her hair didn't match what I think Georgia's hair would look like. But they had radiators in Iowa and nice houses back then that still work today. Of course they do, because everything was made better back in the day than they are now. Also an interesting light fixture. I like the light, like the window behind it. Very cool. Alright, so now, what's next? Got this one. This one also has the light behind it. This is the one where I said I wanted her hair to be less curly. But look at what is... She's also not holding a bouquet. This creature is holding her bouquet. It stole it from her. Creepy, creepy, creepy. No, I don't think I did specify an upscale home, but it definitely, like, got that. And I think that's what her house probably would have looked like. Pretty, like, not super duper fancy, but pretty, you know, fancy. Yeah, this is a group of interesting characters. Look at this guy. He looks like Sid from Ice Age. Am I wrong? This lady looks like she's from, like, a horror movie. The Haunted Bride. And it's, like, her from the future or something. Or, like, she took her, I don't even know. She's trying to steal her body and steal her husband. Anyways, Grandpa, he's looking pretty normal. He's actually pretty good. And then this must be Ralph's brother. Reheating then. There was a 2-pipe system with steam. Cool. Oh, regarding heating then. Aha. Alright. So I feel like, I mean, what do you think? I feel like these were kind of the best. I also made them black and white, and I think that helped. Helped take some of the scary out of it. I don't think I zoomed into this one. This girl's pretty scary. They're always in the corner. Like, this girl looks like she has her eyes open and rolled back, but if you look from afar, we're good. Is High Noon actually 1? Actually, I don't know, because it says High Noon, and then he looks good. And then, they both said 1 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry. Kiki, I'm going to give you nightmares tonight. I like this one, actually, because Georgia played the piano, so it's sweet that there's a piano in it. And this one, there's 2... Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's not a reverend. I don't know what he's doing, but he's the reverend or something. Then there's 2 brides in this one, actually. This one, I can't say this one's very good because there's 2 brides. I forgot. And then, I don't know what that is. It's definitely a demon. Him, too. And this guy, I think on Discord yesterday, I said this guy's got swirl face. A bad case of swirl face. Yes, very uncanny valley. I try to, like, on the rare occasion that I have ChatGPT do an image, I try to make it like the person's facing away from us. Bad lip day. Yeah. Yeah, they did say 1, so I guess High Noon. Let's look it up. Is High Noon 1 o'clock? I don't think so. It's just noon. It is the moment the sun crosses the local meridian at its highest point in the sky. Yeah, so maybe the ceremony started at high noon. I don't know why it would say that, but it said it in 2 places. Interesting, I don't know. And I watched the movie High Noon from 1952. It just made me think of those seltzers or beers or something. I think they're seltzers, High Noons. Alright, what was I gonna do? I'll try to open up ChatGPT. I don't know if I'm logged in, though. Hold on. Isn't it funny how they look fine from far away? But yes, but up close it's Michael Myers on a bad day. Yeah, and you know what I've noticed, too? I actually keep meaning to make a video about this because it's become my latest, like, obsession. Oh, I am logged in. Okay, hold on. On Facebook, I've been noticing there have been a lot of, like, for some reason, probably because I click on them, it gives me more of them, but there have been these pictures of beautiful kitchens. It's always kitchens. And I was, like, clicking on one and looking at it, and I was like, what the heck is wrong with this? It looks totally fine until you click on it and zoom it in, and there's, like, it's AI, clearly. Like, there are things wrong with it, and it's like my little scavenger hunt I do every night now. When I scroll through Facebook, I get tons of these kitchen pictures, and some of them are real, and lots of them are AI. And yes, the photos of the tiny homes that are super fake. I don't know what you're talking about, but I know what you're talking about, because it must be the same thing. And it's, like, people commenting, and they're like, what a lovely kitchen. I wish I had this kitchen. It's like, it doesn't exist. Like, if you zoom in, the walls, like the flowers on the walls start to grow into the wall. It is very like uncanny valley. But it's fun to find the little markers. And what I do is a little game with myself is I see the picture and I go, like, I try to guess if it's real or not, just looking at it, like not zooming in. And then I zoom in and really inspect it. And half the time it's AI. I think Hobby Lobby was selling AI canvas art. Yes, I think that I saw a video about that. And maybe Michael's too. Okay, sorry. I have this open. Let me just put it here. So, can we... I don't know if we can upload a video. I mean, a picture. Oh, I can. But the problem is I don't have it on my computer. I could screenshot it. It's going to take me a while. Okay, so I'm going to... I'll do this. Take that screenshot, hopefully be able to find it. Add, upload. Please just be in my recents. I know it's gonna be in my like screenshots thing, but that folder is crazy. Okay. Oops. I'm here, TikTok. Okay. How do I sort it by? Oh, sort it by the date. No. What's the date? It's 2/13. Here it is. Okay. And then I'm gonna say transcribe this into text. My mom almost cried over an AI video of a man helping a hurt otter. It was so obvious. That was the other day. Someone in my family group chat sent a video, and it was like, how cute. And it was like a baby laughing with a dog, and the dog hugged the baby, and it was like so fake. Or maybe I saw a video of it. There was definitely something that someone sent in my family chat that was like clearly fake. I think it was that. But then I also saw it on TikTok, so I don't know which one was which. But anyways, it was like, how do you how can you look at that and think, oh, it's so cute? First of all, it's terrifying. The other was the size of a human toddler. Yeah. Oh, I know what it was. So that one was the one one of my family members sent. And then the other one was on TikTok. I saw one where someone thought that it was like a group of 60 poodles all dancing in unison, and they thought it was real. They just were highly trained poodles. Yes. Grandma over on YouTube says, looks pretty. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, it transcribed it. And now should I say, like, create a picture based on that transcription? Or create a picture of the scene described above. Let's see what happens. I don't know. This can be kind of like, and then you have to adjust, but we'll see what it does. Oh, hey. Wait, wow. I am consistently just impressed. I mean, this is like hideous, but I can't believe that it can do that. It did all of the little pieces. Oh, wow. It got the bell. It got the decorations on the bell. This is crazy. I mean, the bell is huge and in the way and everything, but it got it, you know? It's I can't zoom into it. It won't let me. We don't have a reverend. I guess this is the reverend. I like his stripy pants. Those are cool. Ralph must be I don't know. Actually, I thought it was like a piece of paper, but it kind of looks like a dagger. We've got the palms, though. Those look nice. And ferns. It got them better, actually, with the whole prompt coming in together rather than like my separate prompts. That's very interesting. And the faces don't look that scary. Yeah, she even has a little flower in her hair. Should I adjust it? Do you want me to like add anything or change anything and see what it does? I think that's actually, oh, you know, too, I also just thought that was part of hanging from the bell. I think that's the ball hanging from a bell, but I don't know. I would have to like, hold on, let me put it in here and then I can zoom into it. Yeah, actually that is not that bad. And I think because it wasn't trying to put a million people in it, yeah, maybe I think somehow the bell is connected to the bouquet of flowers, but yeah, it does look like an apple. I have no idea. This must be Georgia's house in AI. Have it make the wedding bell out of paper and wood. Okay, let's try it. Does anyone know with ChatGPT, like, okay, here are the modifications. Do I write, keep the same picture as above or just change the wedding bell to paper and wood? Or we'll see. There's an art to like prompting it too. I know, and I don't know how to do that. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, Ralph is so old in this one. I have to move it so that I can zoom in. Start a new slide here. I'm gonna say no to this one. Why is Ralph 80? This candle holder looks like it's a person going like this. Looks like the Beauty and the Beast candle. That's a fire hazard. That's a fire hazard. Oh, I know. It definitely does make things look freaky. Takes a lot of, like, finagling to make it... This is just a full-on palm tree. It's kind of cool, actually. I like these ferns down here. Her dress looks very pretty. Very ripply. More silky than the other ones, actually. So her dress is more on point. Her nose, though, they did her dirty with the nose. I know, and that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know how to make it only... This is pretty cool, this thing. I don't know how to make it only change the bell and keep everything else. Maybe, like, how do I go back to? Like, I want to not edit this one. I want to try editing this one again. I just don't know how to do it. Because I think when I make modifications, it just does it to the last one. Bad response? No, I don't want to be mean. It's not a bad response. Well, okay. So I tried this last night. I tried to say edit the second picture up, but use the... How do you describe that? Not the last picture. Use the picture before the last one? I don't know. This is so unnatural to me to talk to a computer. I like don't understand how to do it. I guess I'm showing my age. Is that the original though? Yeah, okay. Using the edit the original. Edit the first picture, maybe. Should I say first original picture? I don't know. I'm trying to make it clear, but it makes it not clear. Edit the previous prompt. Thank you. Thank you. That sounds right, Jennifer. Okay. Edit the previous prompt. Keep the photo exactly the same, except make the bell made out of wood and paper. Just... Or you mean literally edit it? I can do that? Do you mean like actually... No. Edit in Canvas. I think that's opening up the picture. Oh, wait. What's Canvas? I don't know what this is. What the heck I'm looking at here. This doesn't do anything. Oh. What? Am I doing the right thing? This just popped in here. I don't know what that is. Jen, you'll have to tell me if... I'm gonna just see what happens here. It's not... it doesn't show anything. I've updated the text. Now I want the picture. I always have issues when asking it to edit a previous prompt. Not sure why. Oh, what about, like, isn't there some kind of, like, this is from yesterday. I could look and see my... Oh, I also tried to do... This is also horrifying. I tried to do... Remember Ralph took a picture of her in the carriage? So I tried to make some of that. But, like, this is how I was doing it. But, can't you look back... I guess you can't, like, go back to your single prompts. Now, where the heck is today? Oh. Oh, I remember that. Okay. I have no idea now how to get back to, like, what I was just searching. Edit what you wrote, not the outcome. Oh, okay. But wouldn't something new come out every time? Like, I want the exact picture again. I also now can't figure out how to get my other prompt here. Come on. I can. I'll add it when I find my way back. Is there a way to get back to what I was searching? Maybe if I just add in something like... It will show... No. Oh, here. It wasn't there before. Okay, wedding announcement. Okay, so I need to copy... Upload the AI picture and ask it to modify it. Oh god, that's so much work. How about we just do this? Try again. What did I say first? Create a picture of the scene described. Honeycomb tissue paper. Oh, cute. That makes sense. If he said he cut it out, he probably had to cut the shape out or something. Okay. Ugh. Why are there 3 brides? 4 brides. There's 4. They're all taking turns getting married. He's got a cane. Okay. I'm just gonna, I don't know how to use this. I'm just gonna keep going and write, make the bell made out of tissue paper. No, why? Oh, I've reached my image creation limit. I didn't know I had a limit. Damn it. Well, I'm not paying for anything else. So sorry. That sucks. I didn't even know there was a limit. I made many more of them yesterday. It must have been within 24 hours. I bet I was allowed like 20 pictures or something in 24 hours and I just reached it. Okay, add your own text to the original with what you want. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it another time because it's, I am not allowed to make any more images for free. Okay. They had to be opened up and assembled so that they were more like 3D. Yeah, and that's what it sounds like he did that. That's cool. All right, I'll read a couple more days. I know we just like spent a lot of time looking at pictures and articles, but I'll do like maybe to Christmas. I'll read Christmas and then we'll call it a night and then we'll finish off. Oh, I don't know actually because yeah, no, it's 24th next. I'll just keep reading and then we'll talk about it because I don't want to like next week come on and then only have like 5 entries left of 1 year. I guess we could just start a new year right after that, but I like to kind of like start fresh with a new diary. So we'll just see. I feel like this takes a lot longer when it's both diaries though, so I might not be able to get through that without wanting to go eat some more. Got up at 7:30. Helped with, this is Georgia, helped with dishes and work. Went to office and made some prints. Helped with dinner, dishes. Went downtown. Took 5 train for Rhinebeck to visit ours folks. Helped with supper dishes. Went to bed at 10. Do they honeymoon? No, I don't think so. We could just a year in review at the end of next week if we get through last few days quickly. Yeah. Either way is actually fine. It's fine if we read a couple extra and then I don't know. There's something about like ending a diary and starting a new diary that I like to do just as like finish a live at the end and start a new live at the beginning. But it can't be like that all the time. Because that's like, how many more days we got? We got till the 31st, so that's quite a bit. I don't think we'll get through it all. December 24th. Oh, yeah, there are actually. You're right. There's like memorandum pages and stuff. So you're right. Let's not even try because there's all that stuff at the end that we can do next week. She even has some, like, we read a couple of little extra things she added, but there are a couple more that I didn't know what days they went to, so definitely we'll do that. Thursday, December 24th. Got up at 7:30. Helped straighten things up and went downtown. What website do you use to transcribe the diaries? I'm just using Google Docs right now, and this is just photos on my Google Drive, but I do upload them to my website. There's a link in my bio if you want to go to my website. It's www.thingslostandfound.com, and I put the transcriptions up on there. Helped straighten things up and went downtown after dinner with Georgia. Went to Rhinebeck on the 5:20 train on the C and GW and got supper there. Visited with the folks. Well, visited with the folks till 10:30 and went to bed. We'll do one more. I feel like Christmas is a nice place to stop. And then I have a few announcements after that. Just a couple. Updates. December 25th. Christmas Day. Got up at 8:15. This is Georgia's diary. Helped with dishes. Played Flinch off and on all day. Flinch is a card game, which I happen to have. I bought myself a copy from 1904. It's a card game, has all different numbers, and you take turns and try to get rid of your piles. I learned it and then I forgot it, so I'd have to learn it again. It's like impossible to learn by yourself. I tried, and Ian only played with me one time. They were living apart, yes. Ralph is in Chicago, or was in Chicago working, and Georgia was home in Waterloo. And now, I think after all of this, did actually the article, did it mention a honeymoon? I don't think so. But they're going to move back to Chicago after they're married. Yeah, cards off and on is their honeymoon. Played Flinch off and on all day. Helped with dinner and supper dishes. Cold day and snowy in morning. Went to bed at 9:30. Ralph, December 25th. Got up at 8. Had breakfast and took a walk with Grandpa Young. Oh, that's his mom's side. Came back and visited with the folks and played Flinch with the children and checkers with Grandpa. Cute. After supper, Georgia and I and Papa and Mama. Yeah, he's writing with pencil now, but he goes back and forth writing with pencil and with pen sometimes. Played Flinch till 9:30 and went to bed. Also, Georgia and I oh, no, went up. And I went up and visited with Grandpa for a while after supper. Yeah, I know. A lot of these, I feel like nobody looks through them or touches them for years and years and years, and they must just sit in a box. Because I have a diary, these are even older actually, 1903. I have one from 1917 that I can't believe is still like legible. It's also written in mostly pencil. A mixture actually of pencil and pen. The pen entries are much more clear, obviously, but even the pencil ones are pretty easy to read. And for the most part, their pencil entries are easy to read, just sometimes they write pretty lightly, and those can be tough. Especially with the glare when I take the picture. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seems like they spend time with family on Christmas, but other than that, they're not really doing anything too special, yeah. Okay, so I think we're going to stop there for today. It was definitely less of an entry-heavy day, but that's because it was a special day. It was their wedding, so I'm glad. Thank you for everyone who came. That was exciting. It was a little bit lackluster in the entry side of it, but we got the cool article and some heinous AI pictures to try to kind of like envision the day. I usually come on at 6 p.m. on Thursdays. Today it was 6:30, but that's out of the ordinary. Usually it's 6. So next week is 6 o'clock. I made an event on my TikTok page. I also, now I'm going to start setting events on the Discord. If you're on Discord, you can join my announcements Discord for free. It's just a place where I dump literally announcements and reminders. Or you can join my Patreon Discord, which is like that plus a million. Like we actually interact and have video chats and stuff like that. Speaking of video chats, if you're a diary detective in the chat, our next meeting is going to be next Tuesday. And we have a special guest. She didn't come in today. I was hoping I'd see her name, but Handwriting Nancy is going to come to our meeting. How exciting is that? She said she's not familiar with Google Meet, but her grandson is going to help her. So I am really looking forward to that. Tuesday the 18th, right? So if you are a diary detective and you're coming, feel free to bring a couple samples of handwriting from the various diaries that you're researching, because I'm sure she'll want to take a look and share her thoughts with us. I'm very excited to see her too. And if you're not a diary detective yet, this might be the time. I'll do a shameless plug of my Patreon, because Handwriting Nancy is awesome and she's going to look and share her thoughts with us. And I think like that's going to be one of the best meetings we've had so far, I think. Not to put pressure on her or anything, but she came on my live a few weeks ago, and like unexpectedly, I didn't know, I think I'd seen her username before, but I didn't really like know who she was. And she came into the chat and she said, "Oh, I'm a handwriting expert. You want to hear my thoughts?" And then she came on the multi-guest live, which I should have done today. I didn't even think of doing that. I should have invited you guys in. But she shared, like, she was spot on. It was kind of insane. Her reading of these people who she didn't know, and like describing their personalities and their lifestyles, and she looked at all my other diaries too. But definitely now will be the chance on Tuesday for you guys to bring your projects too. Yeah, I think she said she'd be happy to look through them, and we'll just bombard her. So the Patreon is basically a platform for creators. Usually like a podcast is a big one where people use Patreon, but like content creators, YouTube, podcasts, TikTok, they'll make Patreon subscriptions. So what it is a way to support creators that you enjoy, and you sign up, you basically subscribe. So every person who makes a Patreon is different. Sometimes they have multiple levels where, if you donate $5 a month, you get this. If you donate $10 a month, you get this. I just have one subscription for $5 a month, and it unlocks a exclusive Discord channel, which Discord is like a chat program. So it's a way for the Patreon subscribers, the Diary Detectives, to like meet together and share ideas, share projects, and just chat. It's kind of like just a little club. So yeah, and then I've recently, I guess not recently, we've been doing this for a while now, but every month I do at least one virtual meeting where we go, just the Diary Detectives go on Google Meet, and we have like a research session. We do extra projects. So like while I'm on live here doing these diaries, I have another project going just with them of another diary. So we work on that, and I guess sometimes we have special guests. It was awesome. We had Maria. I don't know if she's here today, but Maria came to one of our meetings, and then she became a diary detective, so that's cool. And then next week we have Nancy. So go to Discord to find you. Well, I think the best way would be, do you have a Discord already? Because if you do, you could type in my name, or if you go to my link tree, I don't know how to describe it. It's hard to like just describe it. I think I need to make a little video or something that describes the Patreon a little better, because it is hard to, oh, you do have it. Okay, cool. So I think the best course of action would be on my TikTok page. You will see in my bio, you'll see where it says, well, I gotta see what it says first. It says https:/linktree. So if you click on the links and you click on the one that says Linktree, it will show you this. And if you want to become a diary detective, you click on the one that says Patreon, become a diary detective, and it will like walk you through the steps of that. That's the Discord version that's like in depth, where we will like share pictures together, to have multiple chats going on, that kind of thing. The other Discord server is the free one, which is just where I send like, oh, I'm going live today, just like little updates and announcements. That one is a little trickier to get into, so if you are just looking for that one, just maybe DM me your Discord name, because for some reason, when you click on that link on my link tree where it just says Discord server, sorry, this is probably like really confusing, but when you just click on that link from TikTok, it doesn't work. For some reason, it says it's expired, the link. If you open it through another thing, like if you go to my website, it works, I think. For some reason, TikTok blocks it. So if you go to www.thingslostandfound.com, sorry, you're probably not even here anymore. It's so hard to describe. It's so like convoluted. But if you click on Discord there, it should just add you. That's the free one. And then the Patreon one is more in depth. So here's my Patreon diary detective. You would click join. So this is my user page, but okay. So I don't know if that helped at all, but Harris, your username Harris Rainbow Heart, let me know, because I'm happy to help you figure it out, get into it, describe it more. I really do need to like make a video, even just on my YouTube page, describing what the Discord is, because it's just so hard to describe it without any visuals. But okay, yeah, feel free, whatever you want to do. And so basically both are Discords. This is like the free tier, I guess, if you want to think of it in Patreon terms, and then this is the $5 a month one. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys next week. Next week is going to be at 6 p.m., okay? Back to our 6 o'clock. Yes, thank you, Penny. We're a fun, nice group, despite my word vomit not helping. And for Diary Detectives next week, put on your calendar Tuesday at 6. Did I say 6? Oh, I can also do it a little bit earlier if you guys want, but I think I put 6. So let me know, because I know some of our diary detectives are across the pond, and if time zones and stuff is a challenge, I can move it. Thank you, Nikki. It was good to spend Ralph and Georgia's wedding with you guys. Bye, Corinne. Hopefully see you next week. I'll send an RSVP very soon, because I know it's already the weekend. Right? And for those of you who are teachers, hang tight till February vacation if you have the same one as me. My next week is all off. Oh, here's the other thing I wanted to say. Next week I'll probably pop on like here and there on live because I'll be home, and then maybe during the day and stuff I'll go through those letters again. So I will let you know. I'll like put it in the Discord if I'm gonna go live. It might be kind of last minute. It might be just whenever I have the time, but I'll be on there, and I just gotta start sorting through those again. I haven't gone through since the last time I was on. Alright, well, I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night.